Hello everyone, it's Chris, aka Taka, and it is time for this week's thrift store finds and rummage sale finds video. And this covers the 21st to the 26th of September. And I did pretty well overall this week. So, today's ghost hunting day, hence the Scooby-Doo shirt. Did not find any ghosts this year for ghost hunting day. It's one where it's always on a Saturday. It's like always a third Saturday in September. But I did find a witch. It's not my usual kitchen witch. This is, I believe, Griselda by Russ. I paid a whole $1.49 for her. She is a shelf sitter, so she certainly could sit on a shelf in your kitchen. I do really well with kitchen witches in general, but how could you say no to that face? Especially for $1.50. So, you sit over there. Fine, use your broom to hold you up. And then today I scored this little tree man, which is dated 1985, and I believe it says Liechtenstein possibly. I think that's a name and not the country, but I actually have a similar one, not painted though, already, so I might sell this one. I only paid $1. I picked up a bag for 80 cents of all these little hooks for your window, because I do ornament / sun catchers where these are the perfect size because it's literally just like an icicle thing almost, so always looking for those. My free box find today is this film reel, no film on it. It says, not for camera use, made in the USA, Excel Projector Corp, Chicago, Illinois. So I don't know if it's worth anything. I figure if anything else, I could wrap ribbon on it. Any loose ribbon I have. I kept the books to a minimum. These I found yesterday at Pack Rats, which is one of our thrift stores. They were free. One does have a dent in the back binding, and I think I have one more of these with Donald Duck. It's part of the Small World library, so I thought I'd sell those as a set of 4. Not totally expensive or anything. And then today for $0.25, I rescued this Ewok book, and the only thing wrong with it is they put a little, like, almost Curious George figure on it. But otherwise, it's absolutely beautiful. And speaking of Star Wars, rescued R2 from a free box. And then these two things I got for a total of 15 cents because she was on half off day. So this says it's an angel teddy baby. And I'm going to group this with some other bear Christmas themed ones I have. So, and then this, even though it says $0.25, was only like 10 cents. And he's not perfect, but he's got like a little paint loss there and there. But he's marked Chadwick, Japan, and he's an eyeglass holder. So, let's see if my glasses like it. I really hope the random thing picks that as the photo. That would be really funny. Then this one's slightly less well painted than the last one I had, and the last one I had a tag, but this is a George Good Corporation. It's the Happy Padre, I think it is. It was really 7 the last one sold. The last one was a lighter brown, but same figure. But he's got his wine, bottle of wine and bread, and I don't know, I've just always had a thing for, monks with wine. Even when I was a kid, my uncle had a shirt with a monk on it that taught you how to clink your glasses. Another owl I rescued. This I rescued for 80 cents, which is a little much for this little guy, but his is pretty blue. I don't think he's marked at all. Oh wait, he's marked Japan underneath. So Grab that cute little guy because he was next to these two Duckies. Very similar shade of blue. One is marked Capilano Vancouver, so they're Canadian, and then they were next to a Japanese bird. Okay. But I thought they'd make a cute set. And I will very quietly try to move this so the cat does not hear it yet. I paid my 50 whole cents for this toy, which is going to be Clifford's dream toy because it's got a feather on it. He loves playing feathers and he loves playing with bell balls. So that's going to be right after this video. He's going to get that. It is also record store day. I did splurge. I paid more than I usually do for this Alice Cooper album. It was $2, but it's got 18 Billion Dollar Babies, School's Out, some of his classic hits on it. And I do own a record player. Grabbed this one from the St. Beniza Marquette. It's a Hallmark Drummer Boy. I paid 35 cents. I think they go between 5 and 10. But just a cute little Christmas item someone can group together with something else in my Etsy store. And then these, I think I'll end up putting on eBay. There are 9 of these. And I kind of recognize them from when I was a kid because these would originally come in Gumball things. This one is my favorite. They're called Homies or Little Homies. But this guy is my favorite with the clown makeup mustache on. And then got this guy sneezing away. And they're based on a comic series that the guy based all these characters on people in his neighborhood. Oops. So, but they're like more Latino representation. Guy singing. We're going to assume rap. Guy with a long trench coat on. Guy with slumped shoulders. And the guy who's always playing pool. So I paid $1.50 for them. I probably can get $15 for them. Because they are quite collectible because they were meant as a throwaway object. You go out with your gum, you play with it, and lose the thing in 10 minutes. Then similarly, I've paid $1.50 for these wine charms, which I will probably convert into said ornaments or sun catchers, just to have a charm at the end of them. So we got grapes, bottle. You don't want to sit still. A different bottle, cup, cocktail glass with an olive in it, a corkscrew, and what looks like a piece of cheese. And then today I went to this one Rummage sale and she was giving away everything for free practically. And these were in the Christmas section, and this was free, and it just says wine charms. But there's more wine charms that were originally in the package, because there's this cool, like, cornucopia, that's the word. And then there's a turkey, not really coming into character, and then, like, there's a whole set of these bell ones that don't ring. And this looks like a little pilgrim. I didn't even look. I literally just threw them in when I said they were free. And it's like, oh, free charms. Oh, this one must be pumpkin pie. That's cute. And then, oh, look at that. Even a native head. Oh, you don't want to. But for free, I figured, you know, upcycle everything. So it was charm day. And then at the same sale, I snagged up these Lillian Vernon made in Korea holly candlesticks. I got a few paint wares, but it doesn't look like any chips or anything. They're free. I could sell them. And then this is the score of the free section. The bell is not in there. There's no dinger. There's still a place to tie a string and a little bead, though. And this says it's from Christmas 1990. Checking it twice. Artwork by Walt Disney Company, made in Japan. So we have Christmas 1990 checking the list. And I've never gone wrong getting a Disney item. Never. And then I paid 50 cents for this because it was so odd and unique looking. I've been trying to avoid many planters because they're not selling at speed, but this was marked Napkoware, not just with the sticker, but actually engraved into it. So I'll have to look this up in my Napkoware book when I get down to my craft room. But it's a green chipmunk or skunk or squirrel. I haven't quite identified it yet. But it's green, which I love because it's got like pink and blue accents. So it's kind of like a gender neutral planter, which is when they start doing baby planters, they really like to go gender. So like this way you go either way with it and it wouldn't matter. But that was cute and adorable. All right, now on to the breakable section. All right, so this is going to put me in a quandary. Okay, this was only 80 cents, and there were two there, and when I got up to the front, the other one was cracked all the way through, and I'm like, well, this probably shouldn't be on the shelf. It's cracked. But I still bought this one, and I bought 3 of these the other week, and I already sold a set of 2, so now I have to go, all right, do I sell the set of 2 I now have because one was living on my bar, because if you watched me before, I keep odd glasses out. So I think I'm going to have to put this set together, list it, and contact the person who bought the last set because I sold the last set for 15, so I could really use the money in. So they are cute doggies. This is going to take a bath and to get the nicotine off of it. Only cost me 50 cents. I think it's either Napkoware or something. It's got an identity code, but nothing else. And I don't know how well it'll clean up. I thought for 50 cents I'd try it. It's got some cute animals on there. And it's got the kitchen prayer. Bless my little kitchen, Lord. I love its every nook, and bless me as I do my work, wash pots and pans and cook. May the meals that I prepare be seasoned from above with thy blessing and thy grace, but most of all thy love. As we partake of earthly food, the table thou hast spread, we'll not forget to thank thee, Lord, for all their daily bread. So bless this little kitchen, Lord, and those who enter in. May they find naught but joy and peace and happiness therein. I thought that was kind of cute. This I snaked from a free box because it was a Coca-Cola bottle, and I'm like, why is the bottom like that? And it turns out it's like a spinner thing. You spin it, and it, like, when you're done, a little Coke polar bear pops out the bottom. So, free box. I think I paid 50 cents for this today. So you asked for half a cup of coffee. This one's a little different than the last one I found. The last one was just like a cool pastel color. This one's actually from Lost Sea at Sweetwater, Texas. So I'll probably list that and contact the person who bought the last half cup thing and see if she wants it for her collection. I did at Salvation pick up this. My whole Salvation total was 7, and I rounded up for the charities. So, but it is Uranium Glass. I haven't identified it or anything yet. Because it's small, it'll probably go in my collection for now. I have several other uranium pieces up. Ooh, I just discovered something. I didn't even look. Look, it's got the Hazel Atlas mark. That's cute. Look at that, I win. Didn't even know it was marked. I didn't even look. I saw it glowed under my UV light and went with it. Literally grabbed this while the rest of my stuff was being checked out. They weren't out when I first went through. Originally, they were $7 wherever they were sold. Little dirty, you had to clean them up. They were a whole $1, but it's a little Hollywood salt and pepper set. And yeah, they're more modern. If I sold them, they'd have to go on eBay. But it's a clapboard and a megaphone bullhorn thing. Kind of classic Hollywood things. Thought that was cute. And then today at Salvation were these 2 cute cat mugs. Cats and dogs do well in my shop. I'm never passing one up. And likewise, I grabbed this because there's cats on it. Paid $1.50 for this little pitcher, marked USA, and from what I can tell, I think it's actually a McCoy, so that's a good deal. It's very heavy for its size. There's a little manufacturer's defect down here, but otherwise it says, warmth and affection near or apart, those that love stay young at heart. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kittens at least on it. It's very cute. And then I grabbed these. I will sell them as a set, which means I'll need a bigger box than my normal 6x6x6. But it says, I similarly, at the same St. Vinny's in Ishburning, picked up some old vintage, like, wall decor items that say the same thing. If mother says no, ask grandma. If all else fails, ask grandpa. So, thought that would make a really cute set. And they're very... This one's clean. This one I need to wash a little, but I think that is everything. And now I must go give my cat his cat toy. So I will leave my links for my Trashkateer Treasure shops both on Etsy and eBay down below. Thanks for watching.